السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. With you Inaas Alqurashi. Good morning. Okay, don't forget to subscribe in my channel. لا تنسى انك تشترك في قناتي. Look at the bell, the notification bell. فعل جرس التنبيهات with the share and the like. وشارك الفيديو مع أحد ثاني يستفيد منه. ولا تنسى اللايك. We are in the reading passage number 9, unit 3, page number 40 and 41. Objective. Our objective today, أهدافنا للدرس. Practice reading for general idea. نطلع الفكرة العامة للreading passage لكل باراجراف. Match a heading to each paragraph. نوصل العناوين لكل باراجراف. Identify the meaning of some new words. نطلع معاني لبعض الكلمات الجديدة. Discuss the reading. نناقش الreading. Answer some questions. ونجاوب على بعض أسئلة الreading. Okay, look, warm up. Look at the picture. Okay, have you heard about Tulsa? Tulsa is a city in the US state of Oklahoma. تولسا مدينة في ولاية أوكلاهوما في USA في أمريكا. It had a nickname. لها اسم مستعار. Oil capital of the world. عاصمة البترول في العالم. An important center for industry in USA. مركز مهم للصناعة في أمريكا. The Tulsa Time. You can see an old car. In 1957 they put it in a capsule. حطوها في غطاء محكم يحافظ عليها. And they buried it in a vault. وحطوها في القبو عشان يدفنوها. Okay, the people gathered to see the event, to witness it. They witnessed the event. شاهدين عليها. After 50 years in 2007 they brought up the car. And it was full of dust, as you see, and rust. Okay. This is the car and this is its state. هذه حالتها. Okay. You can see the rust. الصدع على الكار because of the moisture. بسبب الرطوبة. Before reading the Tulsa Time Capsule, look at the title and the photo described. You can see a photo of a car. What was the Tulsa Time Capsule? إيش هي Tulsa Time Capsule? Time capsules are sometimes created and buried during celebration. كانوا يصنعوا هذه الكبسولات. هي مو زي كبسولات الدواء. أي غطاء محكم يحافظ على شيء يسمونه كبسول. Created and buried during. كانوا يسووها ويحطوا فيها الشيء اللي بيحافظوا عليه ويقوموا ويدفنونها during celebration خلال احتفال. Why did they do it in Tulsa? Okay, they do it to show the world who we were. من نحن عشان نوري العالم. And how we lived in Tulsa in 1957. وكيف عشنا في مدينة تولسا في هذا العام. Okay. Read the text. Match a heading. اقرأ الباراجراف. We match. سوي التوصيل. A. What the car contained. B. The burial of a car. دفن السيارة. C. 50 years later. بعد 50 سنة. They lived to see. عاشوا ليشاهدوا. Everyone came to the event. وكل واحد جاء من أجل الحدث. Okay, now listen.
Page 40. 9. Reading.
The Tulsa Time Capsule. A crowd of people gathered outside the courthouse in Tulsa, Oklahoma in June 1957 to witness the burial of an unusual time capsule, a brand new gold and white Plymouth Belvedere car. The city leaders explained, in exactly 50 years' time, this car will be unearthed to show the world who we were and how we lived in Tulsa in 1957. The automobile contained a flag, a city phone directory, an unpaid parking ticket, and the contents of a woman's purse: bobby pins, a lady's powder compact, a plastic rain cap, several combs, a tube of lipstick, a pack of gum, a wad of tissues, $2.73 in bills and coins. 5 gallons of gas were also included in case the combustion engine became obsolete by 2007 and no fuel was available. The event attracted all sorts of people to Denver Avenue that day in 1957. Some thought that the idea of burying a new car was dumb. Others thought it was brilliant. Raffle tickets for the car were sold. The person to guess the approximate population of Tulsa in 2007 would win. "I'll never be alive," said Teddy Baxter, aged 6. "Sure you will," answered his brother Henry, who was 19. "I might not be, but you'll be around for sure." Gene McDaniel, who was 20 at the time, thought, "In 2007, I'll be 70. I'll never make it." The Plymouth was wrapped in protective materials and lowered into a concrete vault, which was supposed to withstand even a nuclear attack. It lay there for 50 years. On June 13th, 2007, the vault was opened and the car was raised as thousands of people watched. The organizer of the event said, "Ladies and gentlemen, I present you Miss Belvedere." Unfortunately, the tomb was unable to protect the car from moisture, and the vintage vehicle was covered in rust. The contents of a typical woman's handbag in the glove compartment looked like a lump of rotted leather. The microfilm that recorded the names of the contestants wasn't found. There was a bit of disappointment that the items were not in better condition. However, some items inside the time capsule were in good shape. They included a U.S. flag and some historical documents, such as aerial maps of the city and postcards. The good news is that when the Belvedere was unearthed, Teddy and Gene were still alive. They never thought they would be here to see it happen. Someone present said, "It's our King Tut's tomb. It's like a fairy tale."
Okay, now after listening, we want to match the subheading to the paragraph. Okay, now what number 1 B the burial of the car. دفن السيارة هو paragraph number 1 نتكلم عنه. Number 2 paragraph 2 A what the car contained محتويات السيارة. Number 3 everyone came to the event كل أشخاص كثيرين كل واحد جاء للحدث الإيفنت ليشاهده. 4 50 years later بعد 50 سنة. 5 they lived to see it. الاثنين الأخوان جين and تيدي عاشوا ليرون الحدث مرة أخرى. Okay, look at paragraph 1. Here is the main idea of paragraph number 1. A crowd people gather outside the courthouse. اتجمعوا الناس gathered تجمعوا كثير من الناس وكان في ازدحام outside the courthouse خارج المحكمة. Where? In Tulsa, Oklahoma. Okay, في مدينة تسلا. When? In June 1957. Why? لماذا؟ To witness ليشهدوا the burial of unusual ليشهدوا دفن of unusual time capsule الكبسولة غير اعتيادية أو غير عادية. Why did they do it؟ ليش سووا كده؟ To show the world who we were and how we lived in Tulsa in 1957 عشان يوروا الناس من هم وكيف عاشوا في هذه المدينة. When will the car be unearthed? After 50 years بعد 50 سنة in 2007. Look at paragraph number 2. What did the automobile contain? A flag, some cups from a woman purse. This is the woman purse with unpaid ticket, parking ticket. Okay. Number 1, they found American flag, the American flag. Also a city phone directory اللي هو دليل الهاتف حق المنطقة. unpaid parking ticket وتذكرة غير مدفوعة للباركينج لمواقف. contents of a woman purse محتويات شنطة الامرأة اللي هي بوبي بن، اللي هي هذه البوبي بن البنس حقت الشعر، مشابك الشعر. ladies powder compact وبودر المضغوطة. بلاستيك رين كوت وكاب حق المطر من البلاستيك. سفرة كابس اللي هي أمشاط. وتيوب فليبستيك وروج. a pack of gum وعلبة لبان. عواد of tissue ورزمة مناديل. $2.73. okay. and 5 gallons of gas وكان حاطين فيها 5 براميل للغاز عشان لو ظهرت في ذاك الوقت وما في كان غاز فهم حيحطوا لها الغاز عشان يشغلوها. okay. now look at paragraph number 3. you can see the raffle tickets. هذه raffle tickets اللي هي تذكرة اليانصيب اللي يدفعوا فيها عشان نشوف من فايز. who would be the winner of the event of this event؟ من اللي حيفوز في هذا الايفنت؟ تخيلوا بعد 50 سنة. the person to guess the approximate population of Tulsa in 2007. الشخص اللي يخمن عدد النسمة السكانية في تولسا في عام 2007. how many persons name are mentioned؟ look at the paragraph. 3 names, 3 persons. Teddy Baxter, Henry and Jean McDonald. okay, now look at paragraph number 4. starting the event, did the tomb protect the car from moisture؟ هل كابسولز حافظت على السيارة من الرطوبة؟ no, it didn't. where did they record the name of the contestant؟ فين حفظوا أسماء الأشخاص اللي شاركوا في المسابقة؟ in a microfilm في فيلم صغير. what is meant by Miss Billivert؟ إيش يعني بهذا الاسم؟ اسم السيارة the car. okay, now look at paragraph number 5. the end of the event. what was the good news when the belfry unearthed؟ إيش هي الأخبار الجيدة؟ Teddy and Jean were still alive. الأخوان اللي قالوا ما حنعيش لذاك اليوم، اللي كان عمره 19 والثاني كان عمره 6 سنين، عاشوا لهذا اليوم. واحد عمره 70 سنة وواحد ما أدري كم سنة، احسبوا. what is meant by King Tut؟ اللي هي قصة الفرعون أمون توت. okay, a فرعون king in ancient Egypt في العصر القديم في مصر. his tomb نفس القبر حقه التابوت. was full of gold and treasure كان مليان بالذهب والمجوهرات. from the past when was discovered لما اكتشفوه. okay, now choose the correct meaning of each word. number 1, together in paragraph 1. okay, after you read you have to match the meaning. together, to come together يعني يجوا مع بعض يتجمعوا. to witness to see an event يشاهدوا الحدث يكون شاهد. بوبي بن هير بن البنس حقت الشعر. obsolete outdated عفى عليها الزمن يعني شيء جدا قديم تعبان. vault السيف اللي هو القبو انه كان سيف. withstand to resist or survive اللي هي يصمد. okay, Now look at exercise B. Answer the questions about the reading passage. Number 1. What was the purpose of burying the car for 50 years later? Okay. Number 2. Why did the organizer include 5 gallons of gas for the car? Number 3. Are any of the items put in the car obsolete today? Number 4. Who was going to be the winner of the contest? حلينا قبل شوي الأسئلة هذه كلها. Number 5. What was the bad news in 2007? Okay, number 1, the answer. The purpose was to show how people lived in Tulsa in 1957. Number 2, they included the gas gallons in case the combustion engine became obsolete. لو كان إنه الغاز صار قديم جدا عفى عليه الزمن. Okay. 3. The microfilm is obsolete. الفيلم الصغير عفى عليه الزمن يعني صار خربان وما اشتغل. Okay. The winner of the contest was going to be the one who guessed the population of Tulsa in 2007. كان اللي خمن عدد السكان في 2007 هو الفائز. إيش كان الشيء الباد نيوز؟ Water got out into the fault. الموية عبت القبو. And the car was covered with rust. والسيارة كانت مليئة بالرطوبة بالصدى. The microfilm for the contest wasn't found. وما لقيوا الميكروفيلم الفيلم الصغير ما لقيوه اللي كان فيه أسماء المتسابقين. طيب. Exercise C. Complete the sentences about the reading in your own words. In 50 years' time, when this car is taken out of the fold, people will see what Tulsa was like in 1957. Number 2. If I buy a raffle ticket for the car, I might not live long enough to win the prize. 3. When people open the golf compartment in 2007, they will find a woman's purse and its contents. Have you heard or read about the hidden treasure? في hidden treasure موجودة في كل دولة. أغلب الدول فيها مجوهرات مخبأة. طبعا هو فيديو.
A group of Florida treasure hunters hopes to find a lot more gold after a major discovery. The team announced on Monday it had recovered more than 60 pounds of gold, valued at more than $1 million. It was found during a preliminary search of a sunken ship 160 miles off the coast of South Carolina. Vicente Arenas is in Miami with the tale stretching back to the 19th century. Vicente, good morning.
Good morning. This is a treasure hunter's dream come true. This ship sank back in 1857 with tons of gold on board. More than $50 million worth of that gold has already been recovered, and there is a whole lot more.
Okay, thank you for listening for me. I hope you enjoy taking this lesson with me and you understand it. Don't forget the subscribe, the share, the like, and the notification bell. With you, Inaas Alqurashi. Goodbye.